Bagel, 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 bagel.
Pizza, pizza. What's up?
Guess what it is? Guess what? Today,
Tell me.
it's our 1 year anniversary episode, baby.
Yeah, 1 year.
Yeah, we've gone a year, dude.
52 episodes.
I know.
And not canceled or sued yet.
No.
We're not doing a great job, but we'll work on it for next year.
Keyword yet.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised.
What do you think? A little bubbly for the
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I also thought it was appropriate for us to have some little pizza bagels.
As well we fucking should.
Oh, nice. So we can enjoy a little bubbly, a little bourbon, little pizza bites.
Hell yeah.
As we go along the episode. I guess, I don't know if there's any ASMR people out there. Maybe this will be good for you. I'll try to take bites
we should
into the mic.
chew into the microphone so
Yeah, I
people
guess.
can jerk off to it.
Yeah, we
You
can
know,
try.
the number one rule in podcasting is not to eat on mic, but yeah.
Right. Yeah, well, this is...
It's our
Following
birthday.
the rules on podcasts.
Yeah, you're right. It's the birthday episode for the pizza bagels. So, I don't know. There could be occasionally a bite to kind of just
Sure.
see if people like it.
Hell yeah.
So, let's get into like our normal like updates. First things first, we got a text.
Nice.
I'm not sure if any of you guys know this person, but it says, "I thought you were being ghosted by Joe Biden." Misleading title, sad face.
I love it already.
That came in last week, so that was that Joe, the synesthesia guy,
Oh, yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, ghosted again, Joe edition.
Right.
That would have been awesome if it was Joe Biden.
It would have been.
Yeah.
We'll work on him for next year. Cheers, boyos.
All right. Well, happy 1 year.
52 episodes.
Let's fucking go.
Here's to-
Salute to you, boys.
10,000 more fucking episodes. So bubbly.
ASMR. So,
It's so good when it hits your lips.
yeah, everybody that's listened to us all the way through, thank you very much.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
We love you guys. You know, we got YouTube going, so now you can start watching the episodes. Gosh, I've had one sip of fucking champagne. I'm already, I can't
take the
talk.
champagne away from yourself. One and done.
So besides that, share, subscribe, tell your grandma, tell your
Absolutely.
friends.
Hell yeah.
Keep listening.
Keep listening. It's only going to get better.
Yep. Okay. So next thing is, besides that, I don't know, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. So we got a voicemail.
You seem
All right.
very excited. I'm so pumped.
This
to
is
hear it.
really funny, yeah, because it came in like late last week, and I'm just gonna. It looks like they did like a two-parter here, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, smash right into
This
it.
one takes Sal.
Oh, hey, what's up? We'll try this again. I always forget to call. I try to call you guys before Monday, and then I always forget, and I forgot again. I am calling, but it's after you do your podcast, so whatever. This is the LRG, the Lear Road Guido.
Mm-hmm. That's your boy.
That was me in that weird voice message. I was leaving a message, testing it, because your voice message thing is fucking shit. Google voice message is shit, dude. Every fucking voicemail I ever leave gives me the opportunity to re-listen to it and fix it if I don't fucking like it. And this one doesn't. It doesn't do shit. That long pause is me trying to press buttons to try and listen to my thing or fucking redo it. It was a test. It wasn't a real voicemail. But
Sure
fucking,
was.
Fucking voicemail, dude. Google voice message. Fucking shit. Maybe Joe and Mike both called and found out that you had a shitty fucking voicemail. I was like, fuck this podcast. Get a better fucking voicemail. Anyway, I wasn't drunk either. I just got I was working. I own a landscaping company. But
Cool.
every time I see Dave, I own a landscaping company, so I was just
You said that?
doing the job.
Do you own a
But
landscaping
every time
company,
I see
though?
Dave, we're at the bar playing pool or drinking beer, and one of us or both of us are probably drunk, and he probably doesn't know that in real life I sound a lot like Bernie Kosar when I'm sober, fucking drunk. So that's that. What else? So there were some things that I wanted to go over real quick.
Go on.
Mm-hmm.
If I can find it,
take your
I only
fucking
get
time.
one
Yeah.
chance to do this. Can't fuck it up.
Please have an episode to
I
talk
quit
about.
that. Fuck that. Get better fucking voicemail, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Let's talk about the voicemail some more.
Never
More
round up
landscaping
on
company.
Yeah, does he own a
Dude, I
landscaping
got 3
company?
fucking kids. Why don't some people fucking let me round down and I'll send that to my fucking kids' college education? Fucking assholes. Everybody wants me to fucking give them money. Give me some fucking money. I got
Whoa.
kids too, motherfuckers.
Yeah, he was talking about, we were kind of talking over him, but he was talking about like the Taco Bell thing where they're like, hey, do you want to round up? And then
got it.
And he's like, fuck you, you want to round down? I got kids to feed, motherfucker.
Like
So this is him ranting about it.
Oh, there's a second part?
Oh, no, this is still the same message.
Okay.
I just paused it to explain because we were talking.
Good.
Pissing next to someone, I have no fucking problem with that. But in LRI, there is kind of a sticky situation. Whenever you bounce in there, it's too late to notice that somebody's already in there, and I just pull up and piss anyways right next to the
bathroom.
fucking hand washing thing, and most people get uncomfortable. It's kind of fun. Sequels or remakes of old movies.
Mm-hmm.
It was a perfect time to talk about Dune because it had just come out, Dune Part 2.
Didn't even see the first
new
one.
Dune series or remake is fucking incredible. Can't believe it was never mentioned. Also, I wanted to talk about, lastly, this water farting thing from a few episodes. I know these are
of course.
things from episodes back, but, I just started listening. Good show.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Yeah, water farting. I've always wondered if whenever you fart, like in the bathtub or in a pool or something, and the water bubbles come out, what if you had a lighter? Would the water bubbles fucking burst into flames?
Definitely.
Water bubbles burst into flames? I just never had a lighter, or maybe I did and forgot.
Okay, so that cuts off the first message here.
There's another one?
Yeah. So real quick, let's take a talk here for this.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So first off, what's his name?
The Lear Road Guido.
Okay, so LRG.
Oh, we said two-take Guido.
Two-take Guido.
Two-take Guido. All right,
that was
so
the name we gave him.
That's
okay.
True. And this is perfect. There's a two-parter. Yeah.
All right, so first off, two-take Guido, thank you for calling back in and leaving another voicemail. I'm stoked that you are
Such a devout fan, yeah.
Yes, this stoked to fucking dump like really quick, fast speed, like, and about this episode. I mean, I love it.
Two-part. There's so much drama with the TPG two-part Guido. Yeah, we need to get him an intro
Nice.
song.
I see what you're going with that.
This is like Chris Farley with the Chris Farley show. Hey, you remember when your Beatles? That was cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That was awesome.
Then you did this, and that was awesome.
That's awesome, you guys.
So first off, farting in a bathtub and then the bubble comes up, right? Yes, that would be a dope idea, but the trying to actually have a lighter there above the bubble.
Okay, so that wouldn't work.
Science.
No, but if you were to light something that was incendiary enough to be able to be lit underwater, like you've seen videos like in the movie like The Abyss or like any movie where like a submarine,
like a flare?
Yeah, where they're like doing welding underwater. So you could light something and poke it into a bubble as it was coming up, and I believe that would make that bubble catch on fire underwater.
Cool.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if you guys did this, but when I was young enough to be bathing with my sister and we'd like be in the same bathtub together, like 2 and 4, 3 and 5 years old.
Okay.
I used to, we'd have like bathtub toys, and one of them was always a little bucket, right, to keep all of your other toys in. So I used to fart and then take the bucket and hold it over the bubble to try and catch the fart bubble in the bucket, like under the water. And then Mom would be like, okay, Anne's going to get it. I'd be like, okay, cool. My bucket smells weird. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm just like, oof.
Throw a fart bucket.
Yeah, a fart bucket.
It's
in your mouth. Yeah. Best
I love that.
sibling ever.
Yeah. So, all right. So then he apparently got cut off here. So let's see how number 2 goes.
There's that meme. It's Willem Dafoe, and people use it all the time for whatever. And he's like, I also consider myself a bit of a scientist. Like, that was me with the bucket on my farts. I'm like, yeah. Let me Dr. Cone, PhD. I farted into this bucket, and I want to see if it can make my sister barf. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to grab a pizza bagel for this because he's going to go on for a long time.
That's what I'm doing, too. This one looks like it's only 30 seconds. You ready?
Go on.
Yeah, so your fucking Google voicemail, whatever the fuck it is, Google subscriber, fuck you. This fucking thing sucks. It just hung up on me. I was just about to wrap it up. It didn't even warn me. Even whenever you're in jail on those old-ass fucking payphones, they come over the speaker and be like, you got 30 seconds left, you got 10 seconds left. Not fucking this shitty Google voicemail. Just fucking hangs up on you. Rude as fuck, man. Get a better voicemail. Do better.
Wow. That turned awfully aggressive.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm
what's funny
eating on this bagel.
He reaches out to me like via text only on Mondays. We only see each other on Mondays because they have free pool at the Lear Road, and he's an excellent pool player. And he only wants me to come up there because I'm good too, and he's better than me, but I give him a bit of a challenge. But I only see him on Mondays. And typically we're here, I go to the bar and I write, I drink a little bit, I come here and we do the show and drink. Usually I stop and see Hot Jenny at the Richland and drink. And then sometimes I go to the Lear, and then sometimes I go home because I'm like, it's late and I've had enough to drink. And then he'll text me like 11:30, like, hey, you pussy, you don't want to get your ass waxed on this table? And I'm like, I don't want my ass waxed at all. Yeah, but he's always backing me. But I am definitely going there tonight. Like, I will stop there to be like, okay, I'm really sorry.
Listen to your voicemails.
Yeah, did you have a different service we should subscribe to make our voicemail more appropriate for you, Guido?
I mean, I guess we should probably like make it like pizza bagel customized, right?
I love that there was
like, thanks for calling the pizza and the bagel.
I love that there was no cutoff for him, but there was a cutoff while I was motherfucking the synesthesia guy.
Well, yeah, but this is our voicemail.
That's true. That's true.
But
to be fair, we also went on for like 5 minutes before you started motherfucking the guy.
That is
yeah, and that was that guy's voicemail.
Yeah.
That voicemail looks like it cut off at 3 minutes. I feel like the Pickle has done long voicemails
3
also.
minutes is a long fucking voicemail.
When he was talking about like the Star Wars thing, that whole thing, like I feel like that was like a long one.
It was only about a minute and a half.
Yeah, I feel like we probably just felt like it was longer.
Yeah.
3 minutes voicemail, that's a long time.
It's a long time. Well, he had a lot to say apparently.
He sure did. I'm sure he has more. So I'm looking forward to taking notes when I get to the Lear Road later.
All right, well, Mr. Guido, thank you for calling in.
Thanks, Guido.
Much appreciated. And while we're here, I just saw another voicemail that I completely missed. I didn't even see this come in. Looks like it's a short one. I'm going to play it really quick, and let's fucking kick off the episode.
And you've not heard this yet?
I have not. This is completely brand new. I don't know how I missed it. Usually I see when they come in.
God, I hope we get sued.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I was watching a guy's podcast, and I thought it was really nice. Like, it was, like, really, really nice. I just want to tell you guys that I thought your podcast was very, very nice. Thank you. Thank you very much for having your podcast.
You recognize the number?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't even like looked it up.
Okay.
I don't recognize the number, but that is hysterical.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, did one of our fans give a homeless person $1 to leave us a voicemail? Like, hey, it's called Pizza Bagels. Tell him that you're really thankful. And he's like, no problem, sir. I'm going to tell him right now.
I feel like
hey, pizzas and bagels.
This is very nice. Very nice. I think it was very nice.
Yeah, I hope you all have healthy children. Like a fucking creep.
Well, I think that's what we should nickname this person in case they call back. Let's just call him very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. You know, like in the movie. Did you ever see the movie Life?
No.
Oh,
with like Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. Yeah, when there's the one dude they call him like can't talk right or whatever.
Right.
Let's just call him very nice.
Very nice. But you know, every time I'm gonna do a shitty Borat.
Very nice. Maybe this person was trying to do the same thing, but it just came out like more southern. Yeah. Well, Mr. Very Nice is which we're gonna be calling you now. Thanks for the voicemail. Thanks for listening.
Yes. We like
it a lot. My wife. So, all right. Well, that shit's done.
Yeah.
Let's kick off the 1 year, baby boy.
Yeah, 1 fucking year.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. Actually, I think we have a little surprise from our tech guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
is that what this is here?
Yeah, that's...
I saw you set it down, but I had no idea what the hell this is.
I decided to get you guys a little something for the celebration.
Is this camera appropriate? We can open this?
Oh, we can open this on camera?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm really excited. This is for our 1 year?
Yeah.
Wow, thanks, Tommy
a
boy.
Something for you guys.
Hell yeah. We didn't get you anything other than this awesome job.
I didn't know this was a thing.
Other than paying your goddamn rent.
Yeah, I was being very selfish and trying to make sure I had everything ready to go for today.
$0.
All right. You go first.
It's the same thing for both of you.
Oh.
Well, I definitely have a box of pizza bagels, but it does say,
oh, sick.
with Tony and Dave.
Hell yeah, we got our own pizza bagels box?
Oh my god, you got to look at the back of it.
Oh yeah.
It's got all of our, dude, are you looking at the nutritional stuff?
Yeah, all the episode titles are.
Episodes.
Damn, this is sick, tomboy.
Oh my god, and you're so handsome in this picture.
Hell yeah, dude.
This is awesome, bro.
I don't know if the camera shows here, but I'm gonna.
I'll put a picture in of it.
Okay.
Later.
Fine. I'll take it down.
Oatmeal
Wait, what else you got in here?
Cookies. I got fucking oatmeal raisin.
Hell yeah, dude. Oatmeal raisin cookies are the shiznit. Hell yeah.
It's gonna make me feel so much better because I can't chew after my dick reduction.
How do you feel, by the way?
Lighter. Yeah. I'm walking on airs because I'm about 9 pounds down.
We need to call the predator and tell him we got some oatmeal raisin cookies.
Oh, motherfucker.
Let's go!
God damn it.
Fanta.
Yeah.
Do you wanta?
Yeah.
Wanta Fanta?
Wanta Fanta with Santa Claus.
With Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Oh, I felt something here.
Santa.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
You guys, why didn't you tell me this?
You got so,
I have a whole fucking hole in my armpit.
You burst forth after,
after
your Fanta?
This is a really old shirt, so I'm not surprised. I dropped my bag.
Apparently this means I have to look at your holes.
Oh,
I can see them from here.
So we have to look at each other's holes?
No, I have to, well, I don't know.
I don't remember what blue meant.
I don't remember either.
Blue, da-da-dee. I don't know, but nice shirt,
I would beat off a guy.
Yeah, that's pretty sure.
Well, this is awesome. Thanks, Tommy boy.
Tommy boy.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, these are great gifts.
These are super.
Some shitty ass cookies. This amazing pizza box.
Those are dope ass cookies.
And Wanna Fanta. I fucking
win a Fanta. You mean?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome, Tomboy.
Fucking
thank you so much.
Thank you, buddy. That's much appreciated. We love you.
Appreciate you, Tomboy. We appreciate you so much. It's such a good time.
This rules.
Hell yeah.
Okay, well let's do another cheers for our 1 year.
Absolutely.
Salud, boys. And everyone can look at this the whole episode now that you notice it. You gotta stare at that.
You hairless little gentleman, you.
Yeah, not a lot of armpit hair.
Nope, it's all just on your beautiful face.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, well, let's get into it, my man.
Let's get into something. What do you think?
Well,
I have something I can tell a little story about.
Go on.
Okay.
I'm ready.
It's a two-parter. So I went to, well, first of all, as I was talking about, I went to the Richland to write a little bit before I was here, and our buddy Thomas, Sheesh.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
Sorry, I got pizza bagels in my mouth.
It's like 84 degrees outside, right? And it rained, and then it got hot again, so it's hot as shit in the bar. So they have giant box fans everywhere by this ASMR. My shriveled up dick, because it used to be beautiful and big, and I just got a 10-pound reduction.
Is it fucking with you?
No, it's getting harder.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to burst any stitches.
I'm trying to keep it real subtle.
Yeah. Thank you. But I walked in after having a smoke, and there's a giant oscillating fan there, and Thomas is right behind it, screaming into it, and he's like, "Fuck you!" into the fan by himself. There's nobody else listening.
Just entertaining him.
He's just entertaining himself.
This makes you think of like Chris Farley and like Tommy Boy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Luke, I'm your father.
Yeah. But he was just like, "Fuck you," like over and over again into the fan. And
that's amazing.
I was like, man, I fucking remember doing that when I was a kid, and I fucking miss it. And I had that thought, and then I was thinking about something else. Over the weekend, Jen and I went out to this fancy dinner at this place called Blue Canyon, and we know some people that work there. And I walked in, and we're standing around with our other couple that we're there with, and we're just having cocktails. And this guy that works there that I've met once or twice before, but I'm not like friends or friendly with, he keeps on looking over at me, and he's like looking me right in the eyes, and then he's like looking down like at my dick.
He noticed your reduction.
He's just going like, and I'm like, yeah, dude, do I need to have that taken in a little bit? Like is he looking at my shriveled up shrink-eating package now? Like, he just kept on being like, and I was like, okay,
yeah,
enjoy the fucking view. And then he just walked over, and he was like, you're fly. And I was like,
oh, like you're letting all your animals out?
Yeah. Oh, is that how you call it? Well, he said
when your fly's down?
Yeah, but he said you're fly. That was all he said. And I was like, thanks. I thought he was talking about my fucking outfit.
Like, damn, you look fly,
he's
son.
Like, he's like, look at that dick reduction on the fucking bagel. Man, you're looking trim.
Super fly.
Wow, 5 skin to a 3.5 skin in 45 minutes? You losing weight? Look at that fly. And I'm like, yeah, that's right, bitch. And he's like, you're fly. And I'm like, I heard you the first time. Mm-hmm. It's not. I'm here with my wife.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude. And I'm like, oh, like my zipper was down.
Mm-hmm.
And so
letting all your animals out.
So that's what you call it.
Yeah.
I love. But I had not had any interaction like that in a long time. And somewhere along the lines, apparently, I forgot to zip up my fly, like in my normal interaction of things, like in the bathroom. I've done this a bunch of times before, but I'm really annoyed that nobody's called me out in a fun way. Like you said, oh, you letting the animals out? Not like,
Yeah, I
like
called
nobody being
Tommy out.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
did you?
did.
Yeah, it was like a few weeks ago. Like
Right.
he was wearing a pair of jeans that the zipper just kept like falling down.
Stay up.
And so what'd you say? Animals out?
I said, letting all your animals out, and I point down to his dick.
Right.
Yeah.
So like it used to be like, hey, you got a license for that hot dog stand? You know, like, shit like that, or like, oh,
Cheaper than air conditioning.
right, exactly. XYZ, examine your zipper.
Yeah.
You know, like, so much fun stuff like that. God, what was the other one? Fuck, so many fun things, but I just miss the ribbing of that type of shit from when we were kids.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, speaking of, like, I was thinking about, like, with the fan. Do you remember, like, when, like, the TV, when you're like, all right, you'd shut it off, and it would be, like, it made this, like, weird, like, staticky sounds?
Yeah.
And did you guys ever, like, touch it?
Oh, yeah.
And it's, like the static,
the
like,
fuzzy feeling?
yeah. And then, like, if you ever, like, put your hair to it, and then, like,
Sure. Stick to
so
it.
then you're like, ah,
Yeah.
I'm a kid.
Yeah. Wild
Staticky
stuff.
hair is
That's
wild, crazy and wild stuff.
When we were kids. Yeah, I missed that. Oh, the other one was there's a security breach at Los Pantalones. Did you ever hear that?
No.
Yeah, dude. There's a security breach at Los Pantalones.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. Like, that shit was so fun to rib on other people, but you can't do that now. Like, that dude couldn't have just been like, XYZ, motherfucker, like, from across the restaurant.
I mean, he could have. I think
And
anybody.
I would have respected it.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, it's probably everyone would be like, "Why did somebody say that?" But probably the majority of the people in the restaurant goes, "Whose flies down?"
Yeah. Everybody at this restaurant, by the way, I was the youngest person there. So if he was like,
so maybe they wouldn't.
if he was like XYZ, I'd have been like, oh shit, my fly's down. But he was like, you're flying. I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you, old man who works here and thinks my drip looks amazing.
Yeah.
today.
Pretty fly for a Jewish guy.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Yeah. But that was it. Yeah. So that was stuff I miss from being a kid, being able to rib on each other. That type of stuff. What do you
Being a
miss?
kid was fun.
Oh yeah. How old are you? When were you born?
85.
85. Okay, I was born 81, so we're somewhat close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be 39 this year.
Aw.
Yeah, here in a few months.
Ugh, I'm gonna be fucking 43. It's awful.
I mean, there was a. I mean, just. Let me think. Like, what about like being outside? Right, we're constantly outside.
Oh, yeah,
Always
that was
outside.
that was a thing when we were kids.
Yeah.
Get your ass
That's-
outside. Don't come back to the
that's
street.
not
like
a
come on.
Right.
now.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is that you would be outside unsupervised
Until
until like your mom's like
Dinner.
fucking whistling or yelling for you. You're usually like an earshot, or you're at little Timmy's house and they call little Timmy's mom and they're like, "Hey, tell Tony's got to come home for dinner." Yep. And then during that time though, like you would have like water balloon fights,
Yeah.
or like the
Outside shit.
what were the super soakers?
Oh yeah,
Dude, super soakers were awesome.
I remember when you had like the giant one that would have like 4 tanks on it.
Yeah.
And like, what the fuck? What does your dad do?
Yeah.
he can afford 4 tanks.
It was the person that had the backpack one. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
have one, or did
No.
like there was?
Jew. I heard what you said. And
Did
no, I didn't.
you have
And
one?
no, I didn't.
There was always one kid in every area that had the backpack one, and he'd be like, "Can I try that? Can I try it? Can I just?"
Just for a second.
Yeah, because like it had the one where you just like all you do is like,
Right.
and you'd shove it back through.
Yep.
And like squirt. Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah, there was different squirters back then.
Yeah, it was a different kind of squirting back then.
Wild times. Yeah.
we had a rule in our neighborhood that that asshole was not allowed to use it because none of us had one.
Well, yeah, it got to a point because at first we're like, "Whoa, that's awesome," and then we're like, "Yeah, that's
Cheater.
way too
Yeah, way too
powerful
cheap,
compared to the
yeah.
rest of us."
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you're gonna have
Put
to.
that away, thanks.
We're gonna give you a replacement gun.
Yeah.
It's cool. Like Tomboy over here has an extra 3-barreled fucking
All right,
super
now
soaker.
everybody has to change out their guns so everybody has an equal chance.
There was someone's mom that always said that. Also,
Horseshit.
I just went and grabbed the hose.
the hose
Said,
is
"Fuck
also a
you."
dope move.
One.
Yeah, you go over there and you're like,
Oh, you stick your thumb in there? Yeah.
well, yeah, like first you
Oh, no,
remember
yeah.
drinking from the hose,
Of course.
and then you're like, "Come on, bitches!" Like either did you have the handle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Fucking spraying with the handle and drinking from it. Drinking from the hose is a different kind of thing, too.
Oh,
I
dude,
guarantee you
so
no
delicious.
fucking kids do that shit nowadays.
What about just putting that, that sprinkler that you would put in your yard that just went like
Oh, yeah.
left to right?
Yeah.
And then you
That
would,
was entertainment for hours.
Yeah, dude, and you would run out there like in your bathing suit and you would just like jump through it a few times.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then one person would just go sit on it for a few minutes.
Yeah.
And just have it be
Trying-
on your butthole the whole time.
Trying to get their own enema.
Yeah, and they're just like, "Ugh, fuck you, now you can't have any more." And you're like, dude, would you get off that? We all want to turn.
Right,
And,
and-
like, all right, my anus is cleansed, and then he was out.
Yeah. And now that person likes to have their butthole fingered.
Yeah.
Like, did I say 2? Better make it 3.
Yeah.
Give me the sprinkler.
Getting that prostate.
Let's get a third knuckle in there. There's only 2 knuckles. Yeah, that's a different story for a different time. Yeah. What else? Oh, from being a kid, man.
What comes to mind? What do you got?
Capri Sun.
Capri Suns.
Dude, when you could pop a straw into a Capri Sun on the first time without going through the back of it, that was like wizard shit.
Pro move. Yeah.
The secret was, it's so funny how Capri Sun turns into porn so often. Like, the whole secret to Capri Sun to getting a good entryway.
I'm confused, but go on.
It was to cup the base of it. So you'd get all of the it'd be bulbous on the top. And they were training us. We were being,
Was that your move?
Yeah, you had to squeeze the bottom so that it would get bulbous at the top, and then you'd put the straw on there, and then as you popped it in, you would also let go of your hand, and it would go in perfect.
Interesting.
Yeah, never dribbled.
For me, I would make sure it was like flat on the top, and I would turn because the straw had a point, right? I would put that to like the back of like right where that hole is, and I would just puncture it straight down.
Oh, so you're a pinky man.
Yeah. Yep. Just popped it right in.
Now, how is this translated into our sexual foray?
That's one of the stink.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I learned this part. Well, I learned this part also probably about the same time with the girl next door. You guys listened to that episode, right?
Yeah, or if you haven't, you should listen again.
And then I learned this one from the Capri Suns.
Hell yeah. We always talk about like coke nails as grown-ups, like when people have like that long pointy fingernail.
Oh yeah.
Pinky. But then when we were kids, it was like, oh, you got that Capri Sun nail? Like, oh fuck yeah, dude! I'm gonna get all the juice. It's like
all the juice.
Yeah, the juice.
Okay, that's something I thought you said.
Yeah. This isn't Poland
Speaking
in 1939.
I mean, that's what
I thought you had another bag for us. You're like, oh, did he say 1939 Poland? I have another gift bag.
Brought to you by Fanta und Fanta.
Haven't tuned Fantund.
Waiting for Santa Claus.
We enjoys the Fantas.
Oh, yeah. Those are fun.
What about pagers? You remember having a pager?
I had a pager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say for you younger people, they were also called beepers, but I don't think that's going to help anyone.
No. I mean, did the beeper slang come out after pager?
I think beeper
Or was it kind
first.
of all in the same?
That was like the
I think
younger
beeper
slang.
was first. I think beeper was first.
Just beepers and then pagers?
And then it was a pager. Yeah.
I definitely had one of those, and I thought it was so cool. Like, I'd have it, like, sitting, like, at the top of my jeans.
Yep, on the outside of your belt.
Yeah.
So everybody knows that you have.
Yeah, check this out with my shirt tucked in right behind it.
$4 a month.
Yeah.
Pager. Yeah.
And then, like
And
it'd
then-
go off,
and
like,
then-
oh, I gotta use your phone.
Yep,
My mom's
sorry.
calling.
Yeah,
Sorry.
It says 143 from my girlfriend. That means I love you. I don't know if you know that shit. That's pager code for I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was the coolest, like, most independent thing in the whole world was to have a pager. And then my mom bought me one. And then I realized it was just a digital leash. She was just like,
Oh, yeah.
I paid you 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. Why didn't you call back?
Why aren't you home?
I didn't have a quarter for the payphone.
Yeah. The payphone was broken.
Oh,
Yeah.
10-10-220?
Yeah.
10-10-220. Oh,
That's
yeah.
how I got away with it.
Yeah,
Hey, pick me up.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, at the mall, I would do that.
What is that?
That was like
Call free number so you can call, but if you hung up right away, like quick voicemail, it will.
So you would dial
you don't have to
10-10
use quarter.
220, and it would be like, okay,
Like collect calls?
yeah, collect call. Yeah. And it's
Like,
like,
oh,
and you
drop your name. You're like, I'm at Bradley Park. Pick me up. I'm going to get arrested.
yep,
Yeah.
that's exactly it.
Yeah, I've done
Yeah. And then like your mom would pick up and goes, all right, we got to pick up Dave. Oh no, we're not going to accept. We're going to go pick up Dave.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that way, if you never had a quarter,
Yeah, that was a good way to go about it. But with the pagers, though, yeah, I mean, especially be like, oh, it says boobs on it. I got to call the bagel. Can I use your phone? He
Let's
probably
be
wants to
100
know where we're at.
Let's be 100% honest. 90% of those pages or beeps that we got were 531-8008, which was boobies, or it was 867-5309.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or-
such dumb shit. Or 429.
It's like all the calculator things.
420-911 was the best. Like, I'm like, oh, I got a page from somebody that says there's a weed emergency. I don't know.
11. I don't
where to
smoke
meet
weed yet.
them, but yeah, apparently it's just fucking. There's a weed emergency, and then somebody like, dude, I paged you. You didn't show up. I'm like, okay. what are we doing now? Well, we're still smoking weed. Okay, well, then I showed up for the weed emergency. Like, well, it wasn't a 911, though.
What about, still being outside, playing tag? Did you guys... No?
Yeah.
Freeze tag?
Flashlight tag?
TV tag? Flashlight tag?
What's TV tag?
TV tag was like, if you got tagged, then you had to like name like a TV show in like 5 seconds, and then if you named a show, then you can run off.
No, I didn't play that.
Because otherwise you're like frozen there.
No.
And then somebody would have to come like free you. It was like freeze tag, because like if you get tagged, you're frozen, and then you had to stay there until somebody came and tagged you and unfroze you. With TV tag, actually, if you didn't guess the show, you were frozen there, but they had to crawl through your legs in order to get unfrozen.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What?
At least in my neighborhood, that's how it went.
I don't know what.
You guys remember this TV tag?
I do not.
All right.
I don't remember clawing through anybody's legs for it, but yeah, I remember
No?
TV tag.
Did you do TV tag? You didn't?
No, I don't.
Did you play
remember.
tag at all? Because you seemed very when I said tag.
I've always been heavy set, so I'm not a big fan of games where you have to chase someone because I'm always at a disadvantage due to my girthiness.
Because your dick was weighing you
But
down?
now that I have this smaller dick, if you guys want to play freeze tag or TV tag outside, I'm feeling pretty aerodynamic.
All right.
With this 3.5 skin I have instead of the 5 skin I used to
Yeah.
have. Yeah.
Okay, so now, all right, Tommy, write it down for like the calendar or something that we can play some tag that he's got a dick reduction.
Yeah. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. I'll take my 6-pound dick and fuck you guys up at TV tag or whatever it is.
Wait, 6 pounds now?
Yeah, after the reduction.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it was a 10%.
Do we need a sprinkler too?
Do you need a what now?
Do you need
The sprinkler.
Oh.
Yeah, let's get them wet while we're at it.
I thought you were asking if you need to bring your own sprinkler. Like, do I need to bring my sprinkler?
BYOS?
Yeah, right. Yeah. What a fun party we're having.
How many people have extra sprinklers that laying around?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think anybody's got... I mean, I guess as adults, I guess people do still have that sprinkler thing that's just going back and forth for their lawns.
Yeah, for sure.
I just haven't seen one in a really long
The
time.
next time I see one, I'm just going to put my anus right over it.
Just stop your car right in the middle of the road and just
what's funny?
squat over it.
I live in, I don't think we have to bleep this out. Gavon Lake is where I live. And everybody, they do the normal thing that you're supposed to do, water your lawn and take care of it and whatnot. They're very competitive, but they also do this thing that is in like upper echelon suburbs where they water the lawn at night because it's supposed to be better for your lawn at night. Have you heard this?
No.
So you're supposed to like wet your lawn first so it gets down to the soil, and then when the sun is out, it's just toasting up the grass, but the roots have water to bring up. So you're supposed to water your grass when it's dark or cooler out as opposed to when it's hot and sunny. So they all do this at night, like overnight, which is the perfect time for me to squat my anus over all of my neighbors.
Especially since everyone's got ring cams now.
Oh my God, all the ring cams. Yeah, I'll go ring one and just squat my anus over it. I don't give a shit. What is going to be the charge? I'm sorry.
Trespassing?
Indecent exposure?
What's the squatting over a sprinkler? It's a 30. We got a 305.
Yeah, what if I'm wearing pants? Well, hold on, Mr. Worldwide. You can't call it a 305.
All right, how about a 420 911?
What about can we call it an 808 heartbreak? No, you can't call it a 305.
We got a 420 911. It's an emergency that we have a stone guy squatting over a sprinkler.
We got Dave again.
Yeah.
We have a 911 420 number 2.
Yeah.
Are you at a drive-through? No, it's an emergency. Dave is very stoned again and has his anus out over somebody's sprinkler system.
I feel like that was like in a scene in like Billy Madison or something. Like when he was like, remember he'd have like the parties like after every time that he graduated a year?
Yeah.
I feel like there was like a scene where I remember there was one where the one dude just spraying the kid with the hose. He's like, "Hey man, you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Why?"
It's just nonstop.
Yeah. He's like, "Please, mister, I don't know you." But I feel like there was like a scene that like one of the kids were like squatting over the sprinkler too.
Yeah, I think you're correct. Yeah.
Little bagel.
A little junior bagel. What about just driving around getting high?
Yeah. I mean, for me, minus the getting high part, but yeah, we would just no destination. Somebody had a car and you just drive and just go.
You weren't smoking weed?
No, I didn't smoke weed until I was like 23.
Oh my God, you're such
I already told this story.
Loser. All right, so we would used to drive around and just get high. All like somebody would be like, "Hey, my buddy Connor would be like, hey, you want to listen to 311 and get high all day?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Cool, I'll pick you up in my Honda." And he would just pull up, and there's 5 people crammed in this fucking clown car that they're all hotboxing joints in, and we just drive around Bay Village smoking weed. And our idea was, if we're always driving around, how will the cops find us? It's not like we're just sitting in one place smoking weed.
I mean, I get it.
If we were like at Bradley Park, they'd be like, beep. There's a bunch of dirty dopers at Bradley Park. But we're mobile. You can't track us.
Yeah.
So we just drove around smoking weed with like felony amounts of weed on us at all times. And no worries about it. Just like pounds of weed. Just like, yeah, whatever. At least we're in this Honda. Like,
Yeah.
We're not going to get in trouble.
I mean, that's way cooler than mine because, like, we would do the same thing, but with cigarettes. Because we're like, well, we can't, I mean, we're 16, so we're like, all right, well, we can't obviously smoke at home because our parents are there.
Sure.
Well, let's just get in Mikey's car. We'll just drive to anywhere with no destination and just fucking be able to smoke cigarettes with the radio all the way up and fucking windows down.
Yeah. You wild man.
Yeah.
Do you remember TGIF?
Like on TV?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
That was my favorite fucking jam when I was a kid.
Like Step by Step.
Family Matters?
I think Family Matters on there.
Family Matters was on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Step by Step, that was a great one.
Yeah.
What's Family Matters?
Step by step.
Do it.
Day by day, day by day.
Yeah.
I think it went Family Matters, Step by Step, Boy Meets World, and then the rotating fourth one.
Wait, Boy Meets World was on TGIF?
Yeah.
Because I used to always watch it at like, I don't know, I'm like at like 5:30, like coming home from school.
No. TGIF was not at 5:30.
No, I know. That's my point.
Oh.
I was watching Boy Meets World at like 5:30. Like I was looking forward to coming to seeing it after school.
But that, I think, is what I missed was the accountability.
Maybe it was on TGIF. I'm sorry, Bagel. Hold on.
Right.
I think it was on TGIF first, and then it got moved to daytime TV.
Yeah, Disney was picking them up for a while.
Maybe. All right,
Thanks a
Bagel,
lot.
go on.
Thanks a lot, Walt. No, it was just the accountability. Like, remembering, oh, it's Thursday. So tomorrow at 8 p.m. is TGIF. Like,
Yeah.
From 8 till 10, we sit and we watch television together.
Those were fucking great.
4 30-minute sitcoms together, like as a family or with friends. And then there was no DVR. There was no pause button.
No.
So if you had to get a drink, take a piss,
Oh, yeah.
take a shit,
This commercials? Diving over the couch. Yeah.
Hell yeah. And it was totally okay to take a shit with the door open. Like, if someone dove in front of you and got in there for a piss before you did for the commercial time, like, God damn it, I still got to piss.
Hurry up. Commercial's
Hurry
almost
up.
done.
And they'd be like, all right, I'm done. And it's like, oh, you hear the intro song to Step by Step again. You're like, fuck, I got to poop. And you would poop with the door open. And people would be like, what are you doing? You're like, I'm fucking watching Step by Step. It's not like we can replay it, asshole.
I don't know.
We don't live in the future.
I don't know if everybody's bathrooms were aimed enough to see it even the TV.
Dave sitting there singing the Step by Step theme song.
Yeah, while he's pooping. I remember.
Day by day.
Yeah. I remember because, like, when it'd be like, all right, man, I've been holding this piss for so long. And then, like, you go to commercials and then you, like, run to go take a pee. And then, like, as you're peeing, they're like, someone's, like, still on the couch going, hurry up, it's on, it's coming. And then you had to, like, like, hurry up, like, push it out, flush. And then, like diving over the couch to hurry up and get in there, like, just in time. Oh, yeah.
You're holding half a piss in your dick.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Your dick would hurt for the next 8 minutes of the episode. And then he'd be like, all right, Mike Taylor or whoever the guy was. And you're like, he's like, all right. You're like, all right, I'm first. Because I had to piss.
Yeah.
In my pants, on the wall, or in the toilet.
I'm so happy that you brought up, like, TV stuff because I was thinking about this.
Hell yeah.
Here's one for you. What about this? Do you remember those commercials where, like, they were selling, like, it was, like, usually, like, late night TV, I think, and, like, it was, like the infomercials, like, after shows would be done airing, and then, like, this specific commercial was trying to sell, like, a compilation CD of, like, pure moods.
Mm-hmm. So, like, not now that's what I call music, but...
No.
But, like, soothing.
Imagine time drifts slowly,
Do you remember this?
Yes.
where music carries you away. Experience pure moods, the perfect soundtrack for your way of life.
How do I get this
This is
dude's
what
job?
Momboy.
This is what?
This is what Momboy thought she was listening to when I
Direct from
put my
Europe.
Adam Sandler CD. Some Anya shit.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I'm cooking and cleaning.
How do I get that guy's job? Just a voiceover. She's like, welcome yourself to an immersive experience.
I know, right?
Have you ever been more calm?
Speaking of voiceover, throwback Mr. Movie Phone.
Mr. Movie Phone.
dude,
Wait.
about
Hold on.
that.
Before we dive into that, hold on.
sorry.
Yeah, hold on. Great sidetrack. But I remember like waking up to this song and I'm like, what the fuck is this garbage? And then being like, searching around half-eye, like finding the fucking remote, and then like trying to like shut it off, and then the volume's now going up louder. And like, fuck! Trying to turn it back down, shut it off. But I remember that song all the way to this day. Just that. Oh yeah.
Right. Like, what the fuck is this? Like interactive Lion King?
I still have no idea to this day who even does that song.
I remember from the movie Man of the House.
JTT,
with JTT
and
and
Chevy Chase. Oh yeah, fuck!
When
I
they're
remember
doing
that
the
movie.
Indian guides and they're doing like the Native American dancing. and
Yeah.
that song played. That's what I remember.
Holy shit!
Do I
Nice
have to
drop,
ask the dumbest question ever. What is JTT?
Jonathan Taylor Thomas,
Oh,
son.
shit, yeah, okay.
I mean, only like '90s biggest heartthrob.
Settle the fuck down.
Come on, that's ridiculous.
I was at a bigger boner for the guy across the fence.
Wilson.
That was him.
Different. Actually, JTT was in that. Oh yeah, that was for Home Improvement. He was on there too.
Yep.
Yeah, he was one of the sons.
Fishing hat. He kept a strong divide between him and the children.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to my heartstrings. He wasn't 501 feet away, but in his heart, he was.
Yeah, I love it.
And probably should have been.
So I have another TV thing, but I want to get back to this Mr. Movie Phone. Walk us through it, Tomboy.
So basically, you would have to call a number and then put in your zip code, I think.
Yep.
And then it would tell you all the movies in the area for what time
Welcome
they were
to
playing because
Movie.
you had no idea unless you drove to the theater. And
Yeah, because the internet wasn't out yet.
and if the movie was sold, like I would drive to one theater, and if the movie was sold out, I had to call the phone to see if the other theater, 20 minutes away, was playing it anytime soon, and we could run.
And
over
it would
the
give you
tickets.
trivia questions
Mm-hmm.
while you were bored. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, while you're on waiting.
Yeah. Dude,
Welcome
I
to
forgot.
Movie Phone.
And now you got Maria
Pick
Menounos
your
doing
own
it.
zip code.
Yeah.
Okay, you put in 44012. Is that your correct zip code? Okay, well then, that sounds like Gavon Lake. Are you in Gavon Lake? Beep.
This should be
All
this should be
right.
the voicemail.
Well then, you can go to Regal Westlake Cinema 11. Yeah, would you be exactly?
Yeah.
And you'd be like, fucking.
But it would be like, wouldn't it be like
Now
type
play.
in like the first like three digits of the movie that you want to
digits of the
see or
movie
whatever,
you
like the
wanna
first three
see.
Well, it could
letters.
be like for Billy Madison, press 1. For
Oh yeah.
Die
No, but
Hard,
I remember
press
what you were
2.
saying,
Whatever.
though, when it would ask you for the first three letters. It'd be like, type in the first three letters.
Right.
on
So
your
you'd be
phone.
like 2, 4, 6.
And
Yeah.
you're like looking for like, War of the Planet of the Apes. And it's like, what are you asking for?
Yeah.
Debbie loves Dallas 91.
Yes, but no,
No.
that was not,
Okay, what are you asking for? And we go through all the,
Yeah.
Yeah. that's
Dude, I
awesome.
forgot about Mr. Movie Phone.
or
That
even
was
texting
super
that way
dope.
with the numbers. Like old school texting was like with the like
Oh, yeah. When you were like 333-2211.
Oh yeah, the texting. Oh yeah. I think there's a name for that, right? Isn't there a name for that style of
There
texting?
definitely is.
Yeah. So if you wanted to do like, if you wanted to use like the letter C, you had to like type like the letter 3 like 3 times.
Alphanumeric texting, I think
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
But yeah, if
It
you
is
had,
now, anyway.
it was like LMN is like N1. So if you wanted M, you had to press like 5 twice.
Right.
And then like
Right.
whatever it was. Yeah. Holy shit, that texting sucked.
Sucked.
What was it? Was it BlackBerry that changed the whole game?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good for
sure.
them.
Yeah.
And then they're fucking gone.
Yeah, and they were like, we should put the whole keyboard on this tiny little thing. By the way, did you watch the BlackBerry movie with Dennis Reynolds from Always Sunny?
No, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, the BlackBerry movie starring Dennis Reynolds.
Okay, I'm in.
Fucking
Is that what
fabulous.
it's called? BlackBerry movie?
yeah.
I think it's called BlackBerry.
Okay.
on Hulu.
Oh, it's
It's on
BlackBerry.
Hulu.
Oh, okay. We got Hulu.
It came out in big time in theaters, and it went over very, very well.
Interesting.
And Dennis Reynolds is fucking incredible.
He's playing the role of the guy that made the BlackBerry?
It's like there's a couple of nerds that started the idea of the BlackBerry, and they pitch it to Dennis, and he's working for a giant conglomerate, and he's like, fuck you, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Then he gets fired by the conglomerate, goes back to those two kids, and he's like, we can make this something, but fuck you and fuck you, I own half the company. And he basically takes over, and...
All right, hold on, no spoiler alerts.
It's not a spoiler. It's BlackBerry. It happened 40 years ago.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I don't know what the spoiler. I don't know what the story is of this person.
Oh, by the way, also in Lost, they were all dead the whole time. Oh shit! Sorry, buddies.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I only watched the first 7 episodes of that.
In Cheers, Norm, he was a fake character.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
That was a great fucking show.
That was a great fucking show.
Yeah, it was a great show.
Such a good show.
By the way, texting with numbers is called SMS, which stands for short message service.
Okay, so that's where the SMS came from. Was so when you had to hit 3 a couple times to get to letter C, and then that.
Yeah.
Huh. SMS messaging. That's where it started. Interesting.
Or T9 texting.
Oh, T9. That's
T9.
what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
T9. That's it.
I'm still just loving Thomas blowing into the fuck you. The fan by fuck you. He was just having such a time.
Yeah.
By himself.
That's all he needs. He doesn't need anybody else.
I can make fun of Thomas all day, but you know what? He's doing it better than I am. That dude just shows up. He's like, hey, I'm super drunk and I have a bunch of money. Do you want to get drunk? And
he gets drunk. He takes naps. He wakes up, and then he's already still at the bar.
He owns 5 motorcycles.
Yeah.
That dude is just wild.
Yeah.
And he's just like, you want to see something hilarious? And I'm like, I would love to see something hilarious. And then he goes behind the face. He's like, fuck you.
Shout out Sheesh.
Yeah.
Sheesh. So, back to late night TV. Here's another one for you boys.
Suitable for children. Tired of the same old white sand beaches filled with hot young girls willing to bear it all?
You know what this is?
Of course you're not. That's why we're introducing the all-new Girls Gone Wild Endless Spring.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've traveled the globe to bring
Every commercial for Howard Stern.
Oh, my gosh.
Spring break action never ends.
What a sucker. Who would buy this?
You
I'll just watch the commercial over and over again and jerk off.
Can we...
Like a gentleman.
Yeah. Can we talk about, how that was the thing, right? Like when you wake up in the middle of the night, right? And oh
yeah.
Or if you're still late night TV.
Everything between midnight and 5:30 in the morning was Girls Gone Wild.
Yeah.
For $29.99, you can get 6 DVDs of tits with nips, and for the low price of an extra $9, you can also have buttholes aplenty.
Have you guys ever watched any of those Girls Gone Wild videos?
I have. When I was a kid, yeah.
How did you get them?
I bought them.
With how?
I stole my dad's credit card.
And then?
Purchased them.
And then?
Viewed them.
And then?
Boners. I don't understand the question.
I want to know what happened with using your dad's credit card to order these fucking Girls Gone Wild videos is what I want to know.
You want to know if he was mad at me? Is that what you're asking?
Well, duh.
Nah, he didn't really care that much.
What? Not at all?
Nah. He was just really happy that I was a straight kid. He was like, wow, you like tits? And I was like, I do. And he's like, you stole a bunch of money from me. I'm like, I did.
And he's like,
I'm just glad it's for tits.
He's like, I was going to actually order these myself. Now I can blame you. You're my scapegoat on your mother.
This is the same guy.
And he can jerk off to him himself.
This is the same
Should be
guy
thanking you.
Who asked me what I was into as far as drugs were when I was 19 years old. And he was like, you doing any coke? And I was like, no, I don't really do coke. It's not for me. And he was like, makes you fuck like Superman. And I was like, well, that's not.
Does it?
I have no idea.
I thought it was supposed to give you a limp dick if you do too much.
If you do too
Never
much,
done it.
yeah, but if you do a couple bumps, it's supposed to make your dick hard. I don't know. I just had my penis taken in, so I can't burst my stitches.
Yeah. So you should probably hold off on the coke.
Next episode, you guys do coke and pull your dicks out. But yeah, I don't know.
What else you got there, bub?
Double Dare.
Double Dare.
You remember Double
like,
Dare?
No,
with
dude.
Mark Summers.
Mark Summers also did What Would You Do?
Oh, yeah.
Those are both dope shows.
Dude, it's so fun. Like, that was the pinnacle. That was the echelon of fame. Was if you made it, you would get on Double Dare. Like,
every kid want to be on Double Dare.
Oh, fuck yeah.
no, I don't want to be slimed.
Everybody
Yeah, you do. You wanted to be slimed. You wanted to be slimed.
Or
You wanted to be slimed.
Climb Penis Mountain or whatever.
Oh, aggro crack?
Yeah, the aggro.
Well, no, that's a different show.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That was Guts.
You're mixing up shows. Yeah.
Yeah. You're mixing up shows. Yeah, that's Guts.
All right.
Yeah, the aggro crag, that's also
You have it?
sick. Yeah, dude. Guts. And remember that was like, back to you, Mo.
What about TPing houses?
Actually,
You remember when that was okay and fun?
It
A
was
fun
awesome.
thing for us to do.
I don't know if I already talked about this on the 90s show. I think I already did. I'm not going to repeat the story, but basically, like my mom taking us out to fucking. She was our getaway driver. I think I already talked the story, so I'm going to leave it there.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like,
TPing
that
houses were
That was
sick.
okay. Like, that was a thing where it was a norm thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
I remember doing that with this chick friend of mine. Her name was Katie, and we're doing this chick friend of mine named Mara, and the two of us were out there TPing the fuck out of her house, and Katie was terrible at it. She just didn't understand how to throw toilet paper correctly.
What a dummy.
Well, she was a girl, and they don't know how to do that stuff.
I mean,
it's a sport.
Softball.
It's not.
So you should be
it's not
throwing it
fucking
throwing the
underhand.
TP like
it's
this.
It's not underhand. No, you have to throw it like a man, and they didn't have lady men at that point. This is like 1996.
No, there was plenty of tomboys. No pun intended. I never really put that together until right now.
One tomboy for us, though. But yeah,
Thanks,
so
Jeff.
You're the only tomboy for us.
Thank you.
we were TPing a house together, and the cops showed up. This is in Bay Village, and we just see like the red and blue lights show up, and I'm like, all right, and we start taking off, like running away,
That's the best adrenaline.
and I go brake left, because I'm like in Top Gun in my mind, and she was like a theater major, so I think she thought I meant like
Stage left.
So I went left and she turned right, and the two of us just smashed into each other and fell down.
Dummies.
Like we ran,
Like out of an old like fucking
front-
like Laurel
in
and Hardy.
front of the fucking cops with toilet paper everywhere, with nudie magazines all over this broad's car, like farmsex.com magazines. We left everywhere, and we just like smashed into each other and fall down. And the cop just drove by and just went somewhere else. And I looked at her and I'm like,
Wait, didn't
it was Bay Village.
they didn't? Did they? No,
I
they didn't.
thought
They
we
didn't
were-
see you.
Apparently not.
Oh, okay.
But I was
wow,
so
lucky.
bummed. I was like, dude, I'm so excited to get arrested with a lesbian, and then it never happened. I think that's why I am how I am, because I
Loving.
didn't get arrested with a lesbian.
Oh,
Would you like to get arrested with a lesbian today?
You got a lesbian?
I could get. We could.
Oh, you can get a lesbian? I can get a lesbian. I'll get a lesbian right now.
prove it. Prove
All
it.
right, hold on. Let me pull up my les selection here.
What about video games as a kid? Were you guys gamers as a kid?
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, so let's work our way up here. First off, cartridges, right? NES, Super NES, Sega.
Having to blow your video games to get them to
You gotta
start.
blow that shit,
gotta
dude.
blow the
You gotta
fuck
blow
out.
it so hard
So
just to
good,
get it to work.
yeah.
You gotta blow it just the right
You'd be
way.
there with your girl. You'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm so good at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time," and she'd be like, "Are you?" And then you could put it in, and it's like
It doesn't work.
the red and
Yeah.
black. And you're like, "Oh, hold on one second." And you put it back. Yeah, that's right, bitch. And you put it back in, and it turns on, and she's like, "Oh, that's amazing!
Wow, you blow so good.
Wow!" And then 6 years later,
Your blowing skills don't come
I
to.
had sex with her in her anus. Yeah.
Oh, that's not where I thought I was going.
Oh.
But I mean, that's a happily ever after,
yeah,
I
it
believe.
was for me.
Oh, here, I'll ding for you.
Not for her.
Yeah, I mean, blowing cartridges, that was like a whole fucking thing, right? And then also like the NES, I just wanted to pause for that
I'm
laugh.
just imagining myself knowing a girl named Cartridges. You're like, "Oh, blowing cartridges?" And I'm like, "Yeah, she was a sweet girl."
You know what? So speaking of that kind of joke, dude, my
her dad used to love video games, so he named her Cartridges. And you're like, "Oh, well, Dave's been blowing cartridges."
so what's funny is that like when I was like, I don't know, probably like a teenager or something, like my stepdad's like, "Hey man," he's like, "Did you ever like blowing bubbles as a kid?" And I was like, "Yeah, that was awesome." And he's like, "Great. he's out of jail and he wants your number. And I was like,
Bubbles.
ugh, ew.
Such a fun joke for an old person.
Yeah. But dude, with like the Nintendo cartridges, like once you like had them in there and you're like, all right, hitting the button, and it's just like nothing's happening. So then you like are like trying to like shift it like left and right.
Yep.
Or if it still wasn't working, you keep like blowing it.
You'd put it in and then you had to push it
down.
And so when it wouldn't work, you would go like this, push it up, down, up, down, up, down. Up,
or
down.
side to side.
Yep. And then you pull out and then.
Ew, I didn't like it.
Well.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you're so good at it now.
Maybe that's why you're not married.
Maybe.
Maybe that's why the bagel has a wife.
Obviously.
And the pizza has a girlfriend. So.
I just didn't have good enough Nintendo blowing skills or licking skills, I should say.
Correctamundo.
But then you also had to take like the Q-tip. Did you guys ever do the Q-tip thing and try to like rub it down?
Only in emergencies, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, nothing else is working.
Yeah, or
use the Q-tip.
Or if you're in a room with your buddies, it's like, no, I know how to do it, and then they'll try. And,
I know how to do it.
It's a circle jerk of blowing the.
Yeah, and then it's just there's Dave going home. Let me lick it,
and it worked. So.
And that would work.
Because nobody wanted to blow it after.
Yeah, I was like, nah, you know what? Let's let Dave do it. Yeah.
We're gonna go outside and have a candy cigarette. I'm over there like. Yeah.
What about like once you started getting like a little bit older? Did you guys ever have like the like when like Halo came out? Did you guys ever play Halo?
I did, but
it was like the I don't know what do you call them, like the LAN parties where like
LAN parties.
You'd be at someone's house and everybody brought their Xbox and you're all connected by like Ethernet cable so you can all fucking play.
Yeah.
Damn, that shit was sick, dude.
You know what I remember about that was having sleepovers as a kid, which was awesome.
Sleepovers were the dopest.
The dopest. But did you ever have too many consecutively?
Too many sleepovers?
Yeah. Like, I remember specifically, I went to my dude Jacob's house when I was like, I don't know, 12 or 13. It was a long weekend, so I slept over at his house on Friday. And then Saturday, we hung out at his house. And I was like, why don't you sleep over at my house? And he was like, dope. And we played the same video games. So he came over on Saturday. And then Sunday morning, he's like, we're off on Monday. Why don't you sleep over again?
Oh.
This is amazing. Like, what an amazing idea.
I feel like I've done those.
Triple sleepover. And then it was like 12 minutes into it. He's like, and I'm like, do you just sniff your nose? Because I'm going to fucking kill your whole family if you make one more noise again.
Like he's sick?
No, like anything he did, I was just like, dude.
Oh, annoyed with. Oh, yeah, you've been around each other for too much.
Yeah. Just overplayed the sleepover.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, oh, did you want to play this game with the Tasmanian Devil? I'm like, I swear to fucking God, if you say Tasmanian one more time.
Damn, that was on Sega. That was a fun game.
It was a fun game. It was a fun game.
Yeah. Oh, no, I totally get that. I definitely did that with my my buddy Blake.
Yeah.
It would be the same thing. Like
too much.
Yeah, it would be like we'd stay at my house and we'd be playing like Donkey Kong Country, Mortal Kombat 2, NBA Jam, and then we'd go to his house and of course we'd bring like all the games over there. But then we get like bored of playing Super Nintendo, and then we would like spitballs.
Yeah.
We would fucking take like the napkins, paper towels, and like his mom had a whole fucking like China thing set up.
Oh yeah.
Like one of those like big
We're gonna spitball
cabinets.
That thing up.
Oh dude, like we fucking destroyed like the entire dining room, living room, just spitballing everything. And then I mean we were like, I don't know, 13. So then we would just fucking go to bed because we're tired.
Yeah.
Then we wake up in the morning to his mom being like, "Get the fuck up! What the fuck is all this?" Yeah. And then of course I had to hear it again from my mom once I went over there. But we're like, "Hey, we're really sorry. We'll clean it up." And then it would be like, "Can I stay at your house? Because I don't want to be here with my mom's pissed."
My mom's so mad.
Yeah. And then we would do that. But then by that third night, then we were now arguing with each other and who's getting the ball to make the point in NBA Jam. Or playing like NFL 95, like who's going to be able to make the scoring touchdown? You know what I mean? Like we were arguing over that. So we're like, fuck you, throw the controller down and like storm off into like the other room for 10 minutes until you cooled down.
For sure.
The clutch move was to have one have Sega Genesis, the other one have Super Nintendo.
Correct.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Then we played different games.
Crossovers.
Well, we did. Yeah, we had them between
like,
both friends.
Just
Yeah,
break it up a little bit, but totally understand being around.
But when you get
too long. Yeah.
Well, absolutely. But once you get pissed off, you're like, you keep scoring, pass it to me, like playing NBA Jam, and they keep passing, like because in the fourth quarter is when you could shatter the fucking backboard, you know, like, and they keep doing it, not giving you a shot, and you're getting pissed about it. And especially when they do it, they rub it in your face. You're like, well, fuck this. Let's play Sega. That's not going to work, Tomboy.
This is when I turned into
not you, but
one-person games. That's what happened. I turned into one-person games after that.
I love one-person games.
As do I.
I'm actually mad that a lot of games now are like, you have to play multiplayer. And I'm like, fuck you. I want to play this like single story.
I love single-story games. I also love single-story games now that you can include another person, like Portal. You ever play Portal?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are fun.
So Portal is super fun by yourself. It's doubly fun.
That's how I played it.
With another person.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you know this about me, but in 1994, I became the Blockbuster Super Nintendo champion of Northeast Ohio.
You did. I think you talked about this, right?
I might have, because I have a plaque on my mantle. I don't have a mantle. That's gay. I do have a desk in my office, and it's right next to it's in my reach. Yeah.
Okay. And Tommy's going to put a photo of it right here.
Correct.
I don't know, somewhere in there. You guys will see. He'll do it for you.
Yeah. That was like the best day of my life. And I think we might have talked about it before, but I'll wrap it up again. So you had 3 tries to play one level of, or however many levels you get through of Donkey Kong Country. I played one. My buddy Jacob went first. He was my best friend at the time. He scored, I think, 1,800 points, and that put him like 800 points over the leader. The leader was at 1,000. He put up 1,800 on his third run, and he's like, yeah, try and top that. And I jumped on the fucking Super Nintendo controller, and I'm talking to the guy who's keeping track of the points the whole time. And I'm not even, like, watching the screen. I'm looking at him like, yeah, I've been practicing this many times. Like, I've been working on this so much. I run through this thing, and I show up at 3,380 points. Over double. Jacob, my best friend, who was first. And the guy goes, holy shit. And I go, yeah.
Nailed it.
Correct. And he goes, oh, man, you have 2 more runs. This is going to be wild. And I go, that one will do. And I just gave it up. That's fine.
So, I mean, there is a possibility that somebody could have beat you. You're just like, fuck it.
There's no way somebody could have beat you. I ran a perfect run. It was perfect.
Okay.
It was a perfect run.
And you still got it.
And I won. And what I won was a Blockbuster Platinum card. It was platinum in color, and it gave me 2 videos or games at a time that I could take out for a year.
Hell yeah. That's a dope-ass prize.
Any fucking 2. And I put on a lanyard. I'm like, hey, what's up, bitches? And they're like,
I got my lanyard.
They're like, well, you're 12 and fat. And I'm like, yeah, but I can get anything from Blockbuster. And they're like, oh, well, now we want to watch it. I'm like, fuck you, you fucking... You desirous skanks. I didn't say that, but yeah. I just ordered a bunch of video games myself.
I mean, speaking of Blockbuster, I mean, that was fun.
It was
to just go around and just like looking for movies or games or both.
To get the last copy of a video, that was a top-notch feeling.
The sweetest feeling.
Oh my god!
There is still
a brand new video comes out, and you're just like, "Oh, I got the last one." And then someone else is like, "Oh, do they have Addams Family Values too?" No, dummy, I have it here. And they're like, "Ugh."
That would be great when you're actually holding the video that someone's asking for.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah, and you're like,
when I used to go in there, here's the flex that I would give. When I used to go in there with videos I would have to return, I would keep them in my cargo pockets and walk through the video store, and then I would return them when I was taking my video out, because I didn't want anybody else to have the option to have my video when they walked in. So somebody else would like walk in 30 minutes behind me and be like, "Oh, do you guys have Addams Family Values too?" And they'd be like, "No, we don't. Somebody rented all of it." And then 2 minutes later, I'd be like, "I want to rent this video, and also I have Addams Family Values too." And return it and be like, "Yeah, that bitch didn't get it."
On purpose?
Yeah.
You've already watched it.
Yeah, dude. I just felt so fucking hard about it. I was just like, "Yeah, you wish you could watch it, but you can't because you're not Dave Cohn."
I mean, I get it.
This is why there's only one Blockbuster left.
Yeah, you were fucking Scott. What's his name? Farkas from fucking Christmas Story. You were the fucking.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, you were that fucking kid.
He was the
Scott
best.
Farkas would do that. He was like.
He was the second best character beside the stoolie that was next to him. The little guy.
Oh, the little guy?
Yeah, with his Irish head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you were the Scott Farkas of the 90s, I guess.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but there's a bakery right down the street from us, close to the West Side Market, called Farkas's. And they make the best pastries. So suck your dick.
Yeah, but are they ginger?
Suck your dick.
Do they get beat up?
Suck your dick real quick.
I can't.
Neither can I, because it lost 10 pounds. Because I only have a 9-pound dick now. How am I supposed to suck it from up here?
Yeah, that's gonna be real tough.
I'm 6'2".
So, what about school lunches?
Thomas brought this up also, but go on.
You did?
No.
Oh, sheesh. I don't know why I looked at you. You're not
like,
Thomas.
Like half pint,
Sheesh.
half pint milks? Is that what we're going to talk about?
Well, no. I just remember like school lunches being like pretty dope. At least the pizza was, right?
Oh, the
Square pizza, the fiestadas, those were dope, dude.
So
or even
good.
when you got like the Friday was like, oh, it's Domino's Day. You can buy a slice for $1.
That was also dope.
Those were sweet, dude.
That was great because they put up that line where it was like, oh, can you only afford the school lunch?
Mm-hmm.
People were like, yeah, I can afford it. And like, oh, well, we also have $1.25 a slice pizza.
Which is the same price as your mother charges for a blowjob.
And I'm like, can I have nine mothers blowjobs worth of pizza? And they're like, yes, you can. And I'm like, why do you guys know that? And they're like, yeah. And they give me a whole pizza, and I'm like, fuck you, poor people with your.
I'm a Jew with all the gold. Do you remember when they would give you like a calendar for the whole month of like what was your going to be, and it's like different colors, right? They were like green and blue or purple or red or whatever, but it's like
pink means steak nuggets.
Well, no. The whole thing was like in like
green would be March.
Okay,
pink
sure.
Would be February.
February, yeah.
Oh, you're going by month?
Yeah, because that's how it would be. The whole thing would look like that, but like it would tell you like the first, like you're gonna get like
chicken nuggets.
The second day is gonna be like
mac and cheese.
You guys went to schools where you had the same thing for the whole month?
No, they would tell you for the whole month and like every single day and what it was. So it was dope because you go, you're like, okay, so I'm just gonna pack my lunch usually every day, but like, oh shit, tomorrow's like chicken nuggets and French fries day. Like, Mom, can I have $2 because I want to buy lunch tomorrow?
You're like, hell yeah.
Yeah, but when it's like disgusting, whatever the fuck is just being like
it's borscht,
meat slop surprise.
It's borscht Thursday, and you're like, no thank you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pack my
that's fine. I'll just
Sammy and
I'll have Capri Sun.
Yeah. I'm gonna finger bang my Capri Sun in the middle of the lunchroom.
Anus, or whatever. Sure.
Yeah. Well, anything else you got to add to this?
What do you think?
I feel like we're pretty close to time here.
Yeah. Play dates. It's the biggest thing I miss as a child is not 80s or 90s, just play dates. Just like can you imagine?
Could you imagine?
No, can you imagine? Can you imagine if some voice came over and was like, Tony, you have a sleepover with the bagel on Saturday, and I'll pick you up at 12:30 in the afternoon on Sunday. Dude, we could have so much fun. We could do mushrooms. We could smoke weed.
Oh, you're talking about now?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just
shit.
saying. That's what I miss. Like, when we were kids, they'd be like, oh, shit, we just have a sleepover. But now it's grown-ups. Why can't we do that? Why can't our wives?
I mean, we can. The ride is called Uber.
No, I don't want an Uber. I want you to have to stay at my house and have the mushrooms with me.
No, I'm saying to get a ride over there. I mean, I guess I could drive over there sober. And then we could do all of that then.
Can you drive over there sober to have a great...
Well, wasn't the whole point? You're talking about like the mom dropping off you.
Do it old school where your girlfriend or wife would drop you off. And then if you like...
Have a good time, honey.
Yeah, it's like instead of calling your mom, you got to call your mom. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Awesome. Tomboy, have your girlfriend drop the pizza off.
No. He's got a great point. It's the same. It's the same thing. It's like if he's saying that like I have Jess drop me off at your house.
Yes.
And I'm like, all right, bye, I love you. Thanks for dropping me off.
With a sleep bag.
Yeah.
And
That's what he's talking about. Yeah, and then picks you up in the morning.
I'm in.
Yeah, that's what he's just saying.
I'm just saying we never do that though.
No, we don't.
Why?
I mean, I guess there's no
you're like,
real reason.
You're like, I have a fucking house. The same thing I would say. I own a house, sort of. I'll just go home and sleep. But why don't we just get fucked up and play video games?
I mean, I'm not opposed.
All night.
But it's going to get to a point where you're fucking super high, and then you're like, hey, check out this thing with cereal. So if you put it in your mouth and then take drinks out of it.
Oh, because you know everything about fucking cereal. It's because...
That's going to be in the morning. I'm like, do I want to deal with the cereal thing? Do I not want to deal with the cereal thing? I'm like, I just call Jess and go.
You can't sneak out. Yeah.
Jess, I don't want to be here anymore.
This is why I'm going to have.
Please pick me up.
This is why I'm going to have Thomas.
I actually told her to hang out at the Lear Road bar, pub, or whatever. And just like hang out here for a couple hours and then pick me up. You're going to have what, Thomas?
I'm going to have Thomas come over to the house for this. And then when I get sick and tired of you, the fan's going to be playing, and he's going to go, fuck you.
This is doing that all night while you're stoned?
Yeah, the whole time. Well, I'll be like, settle down, Thomas. It's fine.
We need to get Sheesh on here.
Do we now?
We do.
I agree.
But there's not going to be a fan, so he's going to have to...
I'll be his fan.
By the end of the episode, you will be.
He's a big fan of her. I barely know her. It's going to be a terrible joke.
He actually would say that, too.
100%
He would say that.
Exactly that, yeah. And he cannot have any pizza bagels.
No, that was just today's episode.
That's for us. And by the way, by us, for us. So this is like our FUBU episode.
FUBU?
We're having a FUBU episode. So
speaking of being as kids.
For us, by us.
I still have a little champagne left.
Did you say Ashalama? Champagne?
No, I said I actually still have some champagne left.
So we're out. We're out for this episode. Ashalama, Thomas is going to come on. Jewish, whatnot.
We'll get him on sometime soon.
Yeah. Love you, buddy.
Salute, guys. Happy 1-year anniversary. This is not going to clink. I don't know what you're going to still try to reach. Just let it go. It's
Close
fine.
enough. And to you, Tommy boy.
Cheers.
Also, Tom Boy,
52 fucking episodes.
Thank you for the gifts. These were very sweet. I'm super stoked to eat this oatmeal raisin cookie and drink my Fanta.
Oh, I'm so excited that you're going to eat 4 oatmeal raisin cookies.
I don't think.
I'm not eating this shit unless Chris Hansen's telling me I'm going to prison.
I don't think there's 4 of them in there. It's a 2-pack, bro. Oh, you're not going to eat mine? Or, I mean, you're not going to eat yours?
And math is so funny when you do it.
Well,
episode.
It works better when you complete your sentences.
Okay, so enjoy both of our cookies, asshole.
I will, actually. Those are dope.
All right.
All right, well, cheers, boys. Let's have a quick little shot here of the champagne. Absolutely.
Close enough. There you go. All right. Cheers, boyos.
Thanks for listening, guys.
52 episodes in. Stay with us. Don't leave us.
And
phone number? Is it 440?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. It's 440
363
0121.
Mine was better.
Was there something earlier? Did I say 216 earlier?
You definitely said 216.
I did. Maybe that was for something else.
That's something else.
Yeah, it's for something else. 440-363-0121. If you need to email us, it's pizzabagelspod@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe, share, etc. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. And I think that's pretty much all we're really doing the fun stuff on. But we're also on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So
or JDate. I'm also at The Worst Jew, but it's The Worst WURST Jew. It's like a German sausage.
Mm-hmm.
That's not correct. Don't send me that, but yeah.
The worst.
Yeah. All right, let's get out.
440-363-0121. You guys heard those fun-ass voicemails from earlier in this episode. You could be one of those people. Send it to us.
Could you?
Bye-bye. Love you guys.
Pizza bagels with Tony and Dave. Oh, pizza bagels.
Anything else you remember about being a kid? Like funny stuff like XYZ, examine yours.
Pillow fights?
Is that a thing that children yell at each other?
Yeah, they just yell. Pillow fight!
And then you fight with pillows?
Yeah.
That sounds
Didn't you ever do pillow fights as a kid?
Food fights.
Food fights,
Pillow
yeah.
fights I've done. Pillow fights probably not. No.
You didn't do pillow fights as a kid? Did you have pillow fights,
Yeah,
Tommy?
with siblings, yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly.
I mean, that was just
I
a
had
thing.
4 sisters, but all like stepsisters, so I kind of hoped. But never happened. I dated one of my stepsisters, but I also never got the pillow fight.
Okay.
Wait, go on.
Yeah.
You dated one of them?
What's that?
You dated one of your stepsisters?
Yeah, before she was my stepsister.
Go on.
Her name was Christina. We dated when we were like 17.
Mm-hmm. When did she become your stepsister?
When I was like 22.
Okay, so you guys knew each other, like the parents
but not
were...
not like sexually.
Yeah, but your parents were like... They knew each other. That's how you guys were probably introduced.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then...
I went hand under overshirt, over undershirt, boner.
And then...
No,
and then my fucking parents got married, and it was not okay anymore. Sorry, Christina, I had a boner that one time. I touched your tit. I touched your tit. I had a boner. I don't feel bad about it. We just met up in Hocking Hills. I'm not an asshole.
I thought it was one of those situations where it's like, oh, it's cute you guys are dating. You guys have to break up because we're getting married.
Yeah, I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom and Dad. This is going to work.
God, you guys are disgusting. I was hoping she was going to call me like, so my brother kind of touched my tit one time. But no, it's not her. That's fine. I touched her. I did touch her tit one time.
Pretty
it was
cool.
a fine tit. Yeah, it was fine. It was a fine tit. It was an appropriate tit.
Excellent. At 17, it's going to be a pretty cool boob.
It wasn't cool. Dude,
all boobs are cool.
It was the cool. I was 17.
The best boobs.
I was 17. It was the coolest.
When you're 17, all boobs are the best
I had
boobs.
already touched like 4 boobs, and this one was like top 2.
Hell yeah, dude.
Out of the 5.
Your sister's boob was top 2.
Yeah, top 60%.
Hell yeah.
The forbidden boob.
It's the hottest boob I've ever touched.
It wasn't because.
Did she show you her boob?
No, it was a reverse cowgirl boob. Like she sat on my lap like jokingly, and I was like, and then we like went up like this and just squoze one.
Ugh.
What do you mean? I was fucking like 14 years old.
But it's your sister.
You keep
Not
getting older
yet.
and older.
I know, but like her mom was talking to your dad?
Ew.
Or the other way around?
Her mom? No, her dad is my stepdad.
Okay. What's his name? Bob?
Bruce. Don't
Bruce.
Be gross.
I can't remember. I'm sorry. I can't remember. I knew it began with a B.
Can I ask you one question?
Bill?
Here it is.
Well,
how dare you?
I was just curious of like, you have met her because like, hey, what's up? So like, your dad is like banging my mom.
Well, I
Can I feel your boobs?
Banging.
Well, they probably were having sex.
They were, but I wouldn't call it banging. Like I've heard them have sex.
Yeah, I mean, probably at that age, you're not going to call it banging, but you knew, right? Like,
yeah, I was like 14, 15, and they.
But you're like, maybe they won't work out.
They humped upstairs, but it certainly wasn't banging.
Yeah, but we're just like, well, maybe it won't work out. So let me just get some of these titties. Did she do any hand stuff with you?
With me?
Yeah.
My mom? I thought we were talking about my mom
your
and my
sister.
stepdad. No, we didn't.
We're back to your sister.
Nope, no hand stuff.
No.
No, I just grabbed a tit voraciously. Like I molested a tit one time.
Oh, so there was no like smooching or making out or anything?
No. I think we like kissed on the lips. We definitely didn't make out.
Okay.
But after that kiss on the lips, I went hard as fuck on a tit.
Fair enough.
With a hand. I was like, well,
shooting your shot.
Yeah, dude. I've taken this, and it was my sister's best friend. So I'm like, this is like a slight at my sister and a qualifier for me.
Your sister's best friend is your stepsister.
Yeah, I didn't put all the pieces together. Well, that had not happened.
Step by step.
Asshole. Thank you.
Full
Tom.
circle.
Thank you, Tom.
All right, boys.
All right,
let's get out of here.
Holla,
Close this
holla,
out.
with
Get out of
no
here.
bullshit.
Bye, guys. Love ya.